So here it is. Yeah, tanggal na guys. Pull it up. The relay, starter relay is right over there. Can you see the violet relay right over there? Okay, so that is the starter relay. You can take it out from here because the room is very narrow. Yeah, we're now underneath the car. This is the fuse box. So the relay is right over there. It's the relay, the violet one. This relay over here, this your hand can already get into here, but unfortunately it's just very stubborn. This thing, this is very stubborn, and you cannot remove this with your fingers. So what we are gonna do, believe me, I already tried so many times and I failed. Alright, so this job involves an electrical manipulation. So I'm gonna open the hood and remove the negative line of the battery first. Okay, so to remove the starter relay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the cluster gauge, the cluster panel. This way I could have a good room for the starter relay to be removed. So it means that I'm gonna remove it from the top. There's a screw here. All you have to do is to remove it like this. Then after we remove the screw, we just call the frame here, cluster gauge frame. Let's pull this one out and it will be removed. Yes. Finally remove the screw. Let's remove now the bezel and just pull it out like that. So the frame is off. We can remove it now. That is removed. Now to remove this, you have to remove the screw from the top here. But before doing that, let's remove the wiring. There's a latch at the back of this. There's a locking plastic at the back of like that. So technically this is free from the wire. Now all we have to do is to undo this. The original bolt of this one is not an Allen screw, but it's simply an ordinary screw. But this one I already replaced this one when I repaired the cluster gauge in the past. This was the only available nut and screw at the time, so this is what I used. Okay, so I already have unscrewed the thing. Oops, sorry. You can just easily remove the bolt. There it is. Also the Allen wrench. Now we can already remove the cluster gauge. Just simply wedge it like that. Now the cluster gauge has a base here, so you can see it's sitting on a hook, and also at the other side it's sitting on two hooks. So we have to just pull it up. This area too, it's hard. Damn it. Just be careful with it. Okay, I will remove now the cluster gauge. There it is. Alright, it's here. Okay, so the cluster gauge is here. Okay, successfully remove that. Now in here, as you can see, the relay is there. See it, guys? There is now your starter relay there, the blue thing there. Now if you're gonna ask me how to remove it, well, even if the relay is already there, it's still hard to remove by your bare hands. Even if the relay is already here, if you are going to try to pull it with your bare fingers, you'll just fart 10 times, but you'll not be able to remove it. Damn! That's why I bought a tool. This is what this tool is for. As you can see, this tool looks like pliers, but this is called a relay remover. I just bought this one just for this video. Okay, so if you can see, this tool has a hook claw designed to uproot relays. Alright, so I went ahead to our Corolla line store and bought this one. If you wanna buy this one, well, the link is in the description. Again, so you can buy this locally in the Philippines, or you can buy this one from AliExpress if you are living in other countries. Okay, so let's try this one out. So I'm gonna put now the relay puller like this. There we go, and let's try to pick it up. And here we go. It was pulled out, but unfortunately it only pulled the housing.
Oh, hell no!
Let's pull it out once again. I hope we can pull this one out without any problems.
A few inches later.
Nakaw. Nakaw. There you go. Remove it. Okay, so I removed the relay. I damaged it in the process because I scratched this. Fortunately, I cut the wire. So if you wanna try to remove this, there's a big tendency that you will damage it. So before you remove it, I suggest that you have a replacement. That's why it's hard to remove, because it has a locking mechanism there.
Okay.
Okay, so if you can see this, there's a plastic here. As you can see, all you have to do is to put this wedge tool here, right there, to disable the lock. There you go, there. As you can see, my tool is already grabbing the relay. Then I can just uproot it like that, and here it is. I'm gonna replace it with another relay. This is another original, but this is surplus. And spare here. As you can see, this is what I mean, guys. There's a lock here. You see the lock? That's the lock that makes it hard to uproot the relay as is. So let's put the replacement relay over there and push it down until it clicks in. There you go. There it is. Now the relay is now there, so we should be able to start the car. And it works. I ended up destroying this relay, to tell you honestly, because I don't know how should I remove this one properly the first time. At least I learned from this mistake, and I successfully replaced the relay I damaged with the original SAR plus one. So the car is still working fine. At least I am the only one who suffered this mistake and not you.
Okay.
Now you know how to uproot this one properly from the car. So when the time comes that you'll be the one who is doing it, well, you will now know what to do. Alright, this has been Sir PJ. Please subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. And please visit the Toyota Corolla 9 store on your screen, as you can see. And if you want to buy this relay, I also have the links in the description, by the way. Okay, thank you for watching. See you next video. Bye.